Me and Kamaiyah go back like babies and pacifiers. Has anybody ever told you that?
Absolutely. All the
Damn
time.
it!
All the time.
Damn it. Here
You
I
know
was.
what's crazy? When I met Mariah, she was like, I remember your name, Mariah's in mine, Kamaiyah.
When and where did you meet Mariah?
YG was doing some shit for her, and I just was fucking freeloading. I joined the bandwagon because that's my favorite singer. I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm coming too. So I just ended up there. She had a chef. I was in there eating salmon, all type of shit. Shit, fuck it. Ain't too many times you could go to Mariah's. Shit. Hell yeah, boy.
So first, I love you. Yo, this is your second Rolling Loud LA?
I think this is my first one in LA. I did Oakland twice.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Vibe is good.
Hell yeah, man. I'm just ready to keep rolling and getting this music out because I feel like the fans is hungry and they just like the energy and the vibe because it's only one me.
So your new song, B sent it to me the other day.
Yeah.
Still
I am.
Still I am.
Still I am.
And when this video comes out, I don't know how old or new that song will be, but it doesn't matter because the song is lit.
Thank you so much.
So if you guys have already heard it, you've been hearing how lit it is. If you haven't heard it yet, you're about to hear it. Let's talk about that song. How did that song come to be?
I mean, it's just me, like, basically giving people a description of who I am and why I am who I am. Still I am a queen. Still I am, positive. Still I am a motivated influence to others. Still I am out here grinding. Still I am chasing this bag. Like, it's just all that in one record.
Got to.
Bossed up.
Got to.
Big queen energy.
Take us back a little bit about how you got started.
I mean, I've been doing music for a long time. Like, I feel like the world just learned about me 3-4 years ago. But before it was a national thing, I was a Bay Area sensation. I've been doing music since I was like 9 years old. So there ain't nothing I don't know. Ain't nothing I don't do. So that's why it's easy for me to make hit records because if you've been writing music since you was 8 or 9 and really writing the music, it's like second nature.
Now, when you were writing, did you have parents that were involved in music?
No. So how I learned how to write was because when I was younger, I used to put a dash instead of like lining it up, and I used to stutter. So I started lining 1, 2, 3, 4 bars, 6, 7, 8, whatever, on them down to 16.
And you kind of taught yourself
And
that
I
by
manifested
listening
it.
to other songs.
No, I just sat there at the table. I used to sit at the kitchen table and just write. And then I learned that the best part of the record is the hook. So I just kept writing catchy ass hooks since the age of 9. So it's like if you got the hook, the record is a hit because don't nobody care about nothing else with that hook.
Facts.
So that's what I learned early.
Facts. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how so many artists learn that later on. Not only when they're older, but I mean like a lot of MCs, they write verses and they really don't understand hooks.
No.
And I think it's very interesting that you kind of came from a writing perspective of knowing how to do hooks first.
Yeah, I don't like freestyling. I feel like if you freestyle, then the content's not going to be what it's supposed to be.
Right.
If I'm freestyling, then how is that verse going to match that hook? And I'm a person who tends to tell stories, so I don't even like to record verses if I didn't write it. I will never do that. That's why it's like I'll record an album in a week, but I'm going to do all the hooks and leave.
But wait,
and come back with verses.
You've done features where you do verses on somebody else's hook.
But I do the verses beforehand. So if I'm in the studio, anybody who work with me will tell you, sometimes I may not do my verses. I do 9, 10 hooks in one night and then leave because it's easy for me to do the hooks. And then I go home, write, and then come back. Because I feel like it makes more sense to sit with it.
I just posted a video of Tupac, rest in peace, from back in the day, schooling his boys in the studio. Mm-hmm. And the video was basically Pac saying, we're all here. Everybody's smoking, everybody's drinking, but we stay in here for 12 hours and we don't get shit done.
Exactly.
And
I don't do that.
He just, in the video, he's schooling about how we got to get shit done and here's how we should work. Yeah. We got to knock this out, knock that out. Give me this beat. I'll lay a hook while you're laying the verse to the hook I just laid.
Yep.
And he just, it really is. I think the caption I put was #WorkSmart, Tupac.
Yeah.
And there were so many people that I saw, artists, producers that were commenting on this post about, man, I've been saying that. And there was other people like, man, that's true.
Yeah.
And the fact that you know that, you're
that's
light
like
years.
That's my father.
Your father.
I call Tupac my father. You see my nose piercing, everything.
Yeah. And a lot of people commented and said, that's my dad. That's Pop.
That's me. That's me.
That's dope.
He'll tell you in his interviews he got his game from Oakland. So, I'm saying, like, It ain't too far off. And I like to study the OGs because the new Gs is just lost. It's not the same. You know, it ain't the same vibe. I don't feel like I learned from the new people. I feel like the old people, if you study them, you're legendary, you're great, you're a household name forever. The new people, they popcorn. You get a hit record, it's gone. Hit record, you gone.
It's turned into that.
I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that.
Well, and you know what? And you're not. And you talked about your long, slow kind of come up.
Yeah, I'm still grinding. Grinding.
And because you have been around for a minute, and people who know, especially Bay Area, they kind of know what you come from and how long you've been doing it. But like I think you worded it, some of the newer some of the newer success that you've had.
Yeah.
A lot of people outside of the Bay and a lot of people outside of California are just becoming aware of who Kamaiyah is.
Yeah.
But that I say all that to say this. I think the slow come up
is the best one
because it lasts.
It's gonna last forever. Yep.
And if you just overnight sensation, it tends to go away.
Yep.
and I've been doing this for a minute, and I have seen people who have come up slow and go away pretty quick. But for the most part, that doesn't happen. I've also seen people blow up pretty quick and actually stay around for a minute. But for the most part, the way that
slow grind is the best grind.
Yeah, your path, and you know what? That's how it's worked for you.
You know what I look at it as? Like, now they ain't got no artist development. So I feel like in my career, I got to do all the fuck shit and get all the kinks. And then it's like, I still can restart because the whole world don't know me. It's like it's people who regionally know me more than they know me nationally. Another motherfucker, they ain't got that leisure. Once you go national and you go international, you stuck.
Right.
So whatever you
that's a good
you
point.
Fucked. I could do what the fuck I want to do, and it's like people still fuck with me because I haven't broke all the way through. I'm like a local legend or a celebrity on the West Coast, but not in the world yet. So it makes it better.
Everybody loves you. Everybody that I've talked to that's a fan of yours that has met you just has nothing but great things to say. We have a lot of mutual friends.
Oh shit.
And everybody loves Kamaiyah.
I be chilling, man. I don't push that negative bullshit, man.
See, and when sitting talking to you, there's a no nonsense type of a vibe with you. You don't seem like the type of person that's for the bullshit.
Nope, we ain't sitting around gossiping.
Life's too short.
Playing.
Life's
we working,
too short.
we get money, and we pushing the betterment of each other. If you can't push the betterment out of me, then I want to be around you because what I'm going to learn from you. You know what I'm saying? You got to inspire me and motivate me to be greater than what I am. That's why I feel like even with friends, that's why people outgrow people, because if you're around a motherfucker who doing the same thing and you surpass them, then you got to go down to meet them.
Well,
I'm going to come up and meet
you know the
people.
saying, I try to always be the dumbest one in the room.
Exactly.
Because when you're the smartest one in the room, there's nobody for you to learn from.
Nope.
And I think that it's it only makes sense. But I can keep going on about shit like that, but we're not gonna do that. I want to talk about the new shit that's coming up for Kamaiyah. Is there ever a time? And I think I know the answer to this. But is there ever a time where you've sat and said, "Man, I really want to do a song with"? Who was that?
I want to do another record with Drake. I want to do a record with Missy Elliott. Shit, I want to. If I could do it my way, I have a record with all the hot boys. Fuck that shit. I grew up on that. I like people that people don't think I listen to. Like, I do a record with Gaga. I do a record with La Rue. I like people like who different, who are comfortable with who they are. Like, if Azalea Banks wasn't tripping, I would have did a record with her because I felt like she was like dope at what she did. Her artistry is out of this world. She's phenomenal. It still has not been a female artist to do what the fuck she's done. And that speaks volumes about her artistry. I fuck with people like that. I don't want to do records with everybody who sound the same, look the same, all the shit. Because it's like, I could do a record with you and another you and another you and another you and another you. It's like those little, those little Mexican toys, and you open one, it's a bigger one, a little one, little one. That's how the music industry is now. Like, oh, it's a little one, another one, another one. Your hair pink, your hair blue, your hair this. It's like same shit.
Producers. Any producers in particular that you just dream of working with?
The only nigga I really want to do an album with is Dre. I say it all the time. I'm gonna look really at the camera right now. I'm the queen of the West, goddammit. I'm gonna keep fighting until this nigga see this shit. I feel like Dre has to do my album. He has to do an album with me, goddammit. Dr. Dre, I'm coming for your motherfucking ass. It's the motherfucking West. I done already made a classic, nigga. I'm talking to you. West Side, riding, East Oakland in the motherfucking house. I need the album.
We ain't got to say nothing else. This is the kind of shit that happens at Rolling Loud with Power 106. Kamaiyah, I love you, girl.
Thank you, player.
You're welcome.